Hi everyone, my name's Jason and I'm your local fun and game specialist here at North of Exile Games, located in the heart of Penetang. Today I'm going to be presenting two videos to you to talk about some of the fun and games we have planned for this week. This video is going to focus on some upcoming board games that we're going to be looking at Wednesday night, and I'll also do a second video talking about all the excitement that's going on in Magic the Gathering and why it's a great time to jump in and try this game if you haven't already. But for this video, let's take a look at some of the board games that we're going to be playing. For those of you who may not know, Wednesday nights are now board game night in the North, and we're very lucky that we have a certified specialist who's been certified by the makers of certain board games to come in and teach people how to play them. The first game that he'll be coming in this Wednesday night to teach us how to play is Night Ultimate Werewolf. Night Ultimate Werewolf is part of a series of games along with Night Ultimate Vampire and Night Ultimate Alien that you can mix and match and have aliens versus vampires versus villagers versus werewolves. The base game, Night Ultimate Werewolf, has villagers versus werewolves, and it's a super fun game that's super quick to play. You can accommodate anywhere from 3 to 10 players in it, so it's great for small groups and great for large groups. It only takes 10 minutes to play an entire round of the game, and when the round's done, the game is done. You can jump back in for another round if you like, or you can put it away. So it's great for opportunities where you only have a few minutes, but you want to do something fun, say between TV shows or while dinner's getting made. Or it's a great party game, and it accommodates 10 people. You have company over, you're going to want to bust this out. It's hilarious. Basically what happens during the game is everybody gets dealt a character card at random, face down. You get to look at your character card and see what you are, and then a narrator begins telling the story. If you're a werewolf, the narrator will say, "Werewolves, open your eyes. Look and see if there's any other werewolves." If you're the seer, the next step is, "Seer, open your eyes. Take a look at somebody else's card so you know who they are." And then it goes on through, say, the troublemaker, who swaps 2 people's cards without telling them that they've been swapped, and then there's villagers, and so on and so forth. There's way more characters than you need, so you can always mix it up and have different characters each game. It keeps the game really fun and diverse, and it's super fast, 10 minutes or less to play. You can bust it out quick at a party or anytime. The best thing of all is you don't have to learn the script if you don't want, because there's a completely free phone app that will do all the narration for you. There's a spooky soundtrack in the background, and this announcer with a spooky voice goes through the whole storyline. It's great. Our whole family loves it, and I highly recommend it, and we'll be playing it this Wednesday night between 6 and 9 p.m. here in the North. The second featured game that we'll be focusing on this week is called New York Slice. Now, New York Slice is probably the best presentation for a board game I've ever seen. The game itself comes in a pizza box. Inside there's a whole bunch of pizza slices and markers that say what today's special are. Here's a look at some of the today's specials. You can see some of them will have bonuses and some of them will actually have negatives. And the basic idea is you take a whole bunch of pizza slices and you sort them out randomly, you shuffle them up, and then you put them into piles. So when the pizza slices are upside down, they just look like a pizza crust. Nobody knows what they are. But on the front, as they're getting dealt out, they each have different point values because they each have different toppings on them. So what happens is, if you're the slicer, you get to divide up a stack of pizza slices however you want. If there's 3 people playing, you divide it into 3 piles. If there's 6 people playing, you split that pizza up into 6 piles. And then everybody goes in order, picking a slice or a pile of slices. The person doing the slicing always gets the last choice. So you want to make the piles pretty fair because you don't want to get stuck with a bad pile. Then at the end of the game, we add up points and we do adding or subtracting based on today's specials that people have collected, and we see who won. It's a really clever game. It's really ingenuitive, and I love the presentation with, you know, the scorecards being tabs for guests at diners, and with the menu being the rule book. It looks like it's just, the presentation is great. Our kids love it. Everybody loves it. Age-wise, I love it. It's one of those fun games that you can play with the kids and everybody will enjoy it. So between that and Night Ultimate Werewolf, those are the games we're going to be focusing on this week as our feature games. But of course, we also have over 60 board games open that you can drop in and play anytime you like. So it takes the pressure off. If you want to get together with friends, but you don't want to have to clean the house or whatever, just come on out to the North, meet up at a certain time and play some games. We have coffee and drinks and snacks available, so there's always a good chance that you can come out and have some fun with minimal effort. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing Wednesday night. So keep us in mind. I highly recommend it. These games are free to try. If you find that one that you really love, well, of course, we'll be happy to sell you a copy. But if not, just keep coming back and trying new games and have fun. So with that, I wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Go North.